I'm Haumea, and today we are going to compare the pros and cons of phone photography so you can decide whether you want to get a phone or use a camera. Let's start with the pros. Phones are easy to carry and are much lighter than cameras, which makes them the more portable option. Since you always have your phone on you, it allows you to quickly pull it out without having to adjust any settings like lens choices and batteries. This kind of easy access can be especially important for someone who wants to document their daily life or sees something cool like a pretty sunset while they're out. Number 2. Phone cameras can be pretty discreet. If you're in a setting where you don't want to attract a lot of attention, like for example street photography or trying to take candids, then maybe a phone is a better option for you. If you're also in a situation where you can't use both hands, you can't really use a camera, you'd have to use your phone. Using a phone allows you to instantly edit and share your pictures. With a camera, after taking a picture, you would have to transfer all the files out of the camera in order to start the editing process of your pictures. However, with the phone, there is no wait time because as soon as you take the picture, you can start editing right then and there. Phone cameras already come in with a built-in photo and video editor feature there for you, as well as quick sharing to other social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok. These other social media platforms also come with unique filters that you can use to enhance your pictures. It can optimize workflow for those who don't need to do a lot of advanced editing on their pictures and is essential for those who want to build a large audience in a quick amount of time and allows them to have a better connection with their audience. Let's talk about the features of a standard phone. Our phones are cameras, video recorders, editors, compasses, flashlights, and almost anything you can think of. This can help eliminate the need to buy third-party accessories or add-ons to a certain extent. Modern-day phones can use AI as well as computational photography to allow those who don't have expensive cameras to at least mimic the effect of having one, which is super useful if you're on a budget. For example, when I go to settings, there is an HDR imaging option on my phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy 20 Plus. When we go to the More option on my phone, we can see a lot of cool photo and video modes, which makes a phone much more user-friendly in comparison to using a camera. Another cool thing is that on our phones, there's an AI editing tool which allows us to erase objects that we don't want in our pictures. And now, the cons. Bad lighting equals bad quality. Despite our phones having so many cool features, there's one big problem about them that still hasn't been fixed. Phone cameras use a really small sensor, which means that taking photos at night or in low light conditions can be very difficult and don't usually end up turning out very well. You ever see those cool pictures of the night sky on Instagram? Well, we can't do those. There is less depth taken in pictures with a phone camera, which can make your photos look more amateur, especially when zoomed in or printed out. Number 2. There are lens limitations on our phones. Without a dedicated camera, taking pictures of the things that you see from a distance can be really hard. As you zoom into a subject with your phone camera, the quality worsens. It can cause more blur because the number of pixels decreases as you zoom in more. One way to lessen this effect, however, is to take a wide view picture and later crop the picture to highlight your subject. While cameras use optical zoom, which is when the camera lens can physically move in and out, which maintains image quality, phone cameras use digital zoom. Digital zoom is when the software being used tries to enlarge an image after it's already been captured, therefore stretching the already existing pixels. Phone cameras don't allow you the same amount of creative freedom when compared to a dedicated camera. Cameras allow you to control aperture, shutter speed, ISO, and even lens selection, while a phone doesn't let you control anything. This can mean that specific shots like long exposure or astrophotography cannot be achieved by using a phone. If there's one thing I've learned from making videos and taking a bunch of pictures on my phone, it's that storage can run out extremely quickly. A lot of older memories get deleted on my phone just because there isn't enough space on my phone for photography. While going around to take pictures, phone batteries can drain quickly, some models more than others. It can also cause overheating, specifically when you take long videos, especially at a higher quality, and can even cause your phone to lag or shut down. Have you ever compared a picture taken on a phone camera versus a dedicated camera? What you'll probably see is that the phone camera, especially when it comes to faces, can often oversaturate or even distort how the subject actually looks like due to the phone overprocessing it. For example, in some phones there are automatic filters put on, like face filters or food enhancing filters, depending on what is being shot, which can also make a picture feel more unnatural or even uncanny. So, should you use your phone camera or invest in a dedicated camera? If you're a beginner or a casual photographer that is more focused on taking pictures that show things at face value, then a phone would be a better option. If you're in a situation where you can't get a camera, like me, for now your phone would be your best option. However, if you are someone who wants to add your own artistry and creativity into your pictures, then a dedicated camera is the way to go. Ultimately, in the end, no matter which camera we use, it's more about telling our own individual and unique stories through our pictures. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you soon.